News well beyond Los Angeles. Dwyane Wade playing his final home game as a member of the Miami Heat scored 30 points in the game. It was a night in which the Heat were eliminated from the playoffs, but his family was there. The cheers rang loud and long. It was a very emotional night for Dwyane, but we knew that was coming, Laura.
We did. We did not know if this would be Dirk's final season. He did confirm that he would retire after his final home game, and it was emotional. He posted a season-high 30 points. Incredible to see him go out the way that he did, and just the emotion that Dirk had. We'll show you some of that later on in the show, but we've got Jalen here now to talk about it. So D. Wade, as well as Dirk, both retiring on the same night. What were your thoughts?
It's amazing to see these all-time great players always seem to live up to the hype. Both of these guys had 30 points in their final home game. And just think about it. Kobe Bryant had 60 points in his final home game. And for both of these guys, both of them did it a lot different. Dwyane Wade as a slasher, a defender, somebody that would dunk on you, somebody that improved his jump shot, became a champion, helped recruit LeBron James and Chris Bosh to come to Miami to help usher in what we are now calling super teams. And so his legacy is going to continue to live on. I feel like he deserves a statue in Miami, just like Dirk is going to deserve one as a 7-footer with unlimited range. Stayed loyal to the Mavs regardless of whether they were up, whether they were down, whether they were in the playoffs, whether they were out of contention. A guy that's been the face of that franchise, and rightfully so, for a really long time, and he deserves everything that they say.
A lot of symmetry, obviously, in their careers. They met in the NBA Finals once upon a time in what was really a genuinely great series. And yes, extremely impactful, both of them. Dwyane Wade, as you mentioned, with the things he did. I heard Dan Le Batard's show yesterday. He's the most beloved athlete in the history of South Florida, and it's not even close. And then Nowitzki, who changed the sport. I mean, Dirk Nowitzki changed the game. The words stretch four were not a part of the NBA vernacular until Dirk Nowitzki came along.
The words European superstar, European MVP were not a part of the NBA. He changed what people were looking for. You know, I always talk about Steve Nash sort of changed the game, how Steph Curry kind of changed the shape of the floor. Dirk changed the way the game is played. An absolute all-time player, first ballot Hall of Famer, top 10 all-time scorer, checks every box for one of the greatest all time.
No question about it. So an astonishing night all around the sport. Again, if you were just waking up and joining us, it was Wade's last home game. It was Nowitzki's last home game. Anthony Davis wore a shirt that basically took him out of New Orleans with a lot of hard feelings.